or, make a problem to go away just with a funny. But he would always cross the white line and give 100%, and certainly for his beloved Hull City. And that was for me, it was easy to manage, and it was a similar situation to strange enough, the man who got rid of Dean in his first spell at Hull City was Brian Horton, and I thought that might have been a problem relationship, but it wasn't. I mean, they both loved Hull City, and they're both doing wonders for Hull City. And Brian was my assistant manager, and I said, "Listen, do you have a problem with Dean Windus?" He said, "No, I'm looking forward to working with him again." Yeah. And all of us got on the same page very, very quickly. And when you've just made reference to Dean actually saying he had 12 goals for Bradford, and he was going to get 20 that season, and I thought, wow, it wouldn't surprise me if this lad did that. And then, sure enough, it was the one that kept us in the division that first year. But then to go on the next season and then to be involved in a promotion campaign was just above and beyond the call of duty. I just didn't expect it as much as what it happened so quickly. And maybe Dean didn't as well, but secretly, deep down, he believed in himself, and I think that's important, Danny.
I can remember, Phil, when I think you rested me again. Oh no, did you drop me? I don't know what it was. I hated that word rest. I used to say, don't lie to me, you've dropped me. But I can remember getting beat by Preston 3-0, and you come in the change rooms and absolutely tore into us and says, if you lot think you can get in the playoffs, the way you played tonight, you've got another thing coming. And then after that, I think we went on an unbelievable run, didn't we, with 13 games out of defeat or something.
I think the previous game to that was a drubbing at Southampton. We played Southampton and we played Preston, and I think we got beaten both games. And after that, we went on to be successful. But I firmly believe it was from that moment onwards. I agree with you.
And then the run that you went on, whatever words were said in the dressing room there, takes you to the playoffs. You marmalise poor old Watford by 6-1 over 2 legs. And that takes us to that infamous day at Wembley in front of 86,000 people, 24th of May 2008. Very recently, but in many ways it seems like a million miles away now. And of course, you couldn't have written a more perfect script. The boy from Hull, in the latter stages of his career, the biggest game in world football, as we know that championship playoff final is, and this is what happened after 38 minutes.
It's Nick Barmby. Windass to his right, Campbell to his left. Hull City's top scorer, Fraser Campbell. A slip by Lewis Carey. Windass! Quite simply, destined to be from Team Windass. Hull City are in the Premier League, and that is something that no one has ever said before, and anyone's listened. Dean Windass's wonderful, magical goal, the cleanest and purest of strikes, has meant that his boyhood dreams and that of a footballing city have come true here in North London this afternoon.
Oh, guys, and the thing that you can hear in that is that there's no build-up, Dean, to your goal. You just hear the thump of the ball off your boot, and the commentator doesn't know what to say, does he?
Well, it was actually when, obviously, Chris Barnes went to the back stick, and I think I did. Me and the gaffer used to do loads of finishing in training. I think that ditch behind the goal, that the ball went in that ditch more times than it went in the goal, I think. But it was one of them defining moments of your life where, when Fraser clips it back, I had nothing else in my mind. Is just to hit it. And actually, I was actually breathing out my backside at about 39 minutes, and I would have been glad for the gaffer just to bring me off after that, because I was blown a little bit. And I remember having a conversation at half time with him, and I just said, "Can you just give me another 15-20 and then bring Callum Foran on with you?" And then
Danny, now you know what the word rested means.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
exactly. But it was one of them where obviously when we're playing and the board goes up, and he brings Nicky Barmby off, and Nicky's running by me, and obviously Nicky was coming to that wrong age as well, and I sort of says, any chance of telling him, or what? Any chance of telling him I want to come off? Because it was a boiling hot day, and it was obviously nerve-wracking. But as like Phil will tell you, for the supporters, and it didn't really matter who scored. Yeah, it was great that it was me, and if it had been Nicky or if it had been Ian Ashby or it had been anybody, it was the most important thing for me and Phil and the coaching staff, Steve Parkin and Brian, was that and Paul Duffy, who I got on really well with as well, was just a memorable day for everybody, really.
And it's funny, isn't it? Because the two of you, obviously, you were there. It was both your profession and your love to get Hull City. But for neutrals like myself, the story unfolded, and even there, just hearing it again, where that thump and the ball hitting the net.